Greetings, the WarOwl greets you. It's been a long time coming and I should have made this video a long time ago. But I'm here now and I'm pleased to announce that my YouTube channel, TheWarOwl, has reached the important milestone of 1 million subscribers. I can't even begin to conceptualize what that looks like. 1 million people out there, of you guys across the entire world, watched one of my videos and then clicked a button that said, I want to see more. That is incredibly humbling. Thank you guys so much for that. I wanted to make this video a while ago. Every idea I thought of, nothing was good enough. Nothing I came up with really lived up to what I wanted to do for this, because it is such a big deal for myself and for the channel. So I put it off. I never did it. I never made this video. So screw it. I'm not going to make some fancy production or some fancy speech or anything like that. I'm just going to talk about and share something with you that I normally do not talk about. Myself. I've always been completely focused on the content of this channel. I've never made it about myself personally or talked about myself. Here's some proof. Ask yourself a question. What's my name? So why is it that nobody knows my name? Well, nobody ever asked. Here's how you start a YouTube video. It's time you knew the truth. My name's not really WarOwl. My name is... See? Not really a big deal. My name's Brent. I'm Brent. Alright, now that we got the clickbait out of the way, let's get to the content of the video. So why am I posting this video today? Today is the 3-year anniversary of me doing YouTube full time. So it's a big deal. We're gonna go back in the past here and watch my 100K subscriber face reveal 3 years ago. Greetings, TheWarOwl greets you. There he is, there's old fetus face himself. My goodness, you can see how time passes so quickly. It's hard to believe it was 3 years ago that I looked like that like fish creature. And yes, I'm aware of the very low voice-to-face ratio. We have fixed that. We've fixed that over the years, guys. 40 pounds lost later. Better hair, that's the same hairstyle, isn't it? Better beard later. Oh my gosh. I am sincerely... If your face looks like a fetus, you might have diabetes. Really grateful to all of you folks for all of the support you've given me. This is my passion. This is what I think of when I wake up in the morning. This is what I think of before I go to bed. This is really what I want to pursue. Thank you, big giant thanks to all of my friends who originally forced me to do this. Thank you to all of the YouTubers out there, all those guys. Tweeday, there's a big community of guys who really helped me along big time. Big thanks to the Counter-Strike scene. I don't even remember that. Especially those guys who helped me really early on, like Jimmy Wizenhunt and Corey Dunn, who give me that sort of early exposure. They're not really around anymore, are they? Thanks to the Reddit community, all you Redditors for the upvotes. Stop it. Did I just thank the Reddit community? What happened after 3 years, man? Those people hate me now. It's ridiculous. To the developers of the game, to Valve, we in the community very much appreciate the work that you guys do. Lie! So giant thank you. Okay, I appreciate the work that they do. The community doesn't seem to appreciate the work that they do. So maybe I was speaking for myself. That's a lovely little face. My goodness, look, you can see how depressed I was, just like in my eyes right there. Have actually on numerous occasions reached out to me directly. So big thank you to you guys. Big thanks to all the Twitch sub. I'm like bullying myself right now. And most importantly, last and certainly not least, but most importantly, I thank you, the 100,000 of you out there. Good. I can't put another zero. Put another zero on that. To imagine what 100,000 people looks like. Did I just say the same thing? Surreal. Did I just say the exact same words like earlier in this video?
I can't even begin to conceptualize what that looks like. 1 million people out there.
And I have here,
Look how much better I look.
in my
all
suspiciously
fit and
not
sexy.
taloned human hands, my resignation letter. That's right. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done.
It was.
But I have taken this
agree.
opportunity now to pursue my passion, so I'm going to have to ask you guys for your support going forward in the future, because come July, you have got me full time.
What have I done? Okay, so the reason that I had that owl pop up on the screen right there is because the resignation letter was 100% real, and you could see my name. You could see that it said Brent on there. So it's not necessary now, but that's what the logo used to look like, guys. Let's do a side-by-side comparison, guys. Look at that. We've come a long way, haven't we?
Get excited, guys, because we have reached the next tier of entertainment.
Porn.
Thank you folks very much for watching. I am the WarOwl, and I still have no closer.
Let's commemorate the occasion with a comment. Get wrecked, you fetus-faced loser. I have 1 million subs. Add a 0 on the end of dat, ya noob. Get good at YouTube. Scrub. Comment.
Watching that old video, seeing the passion that I had 3 years ago to the day, a young, fat, beardless loser setting out on a grand adventure well over his head, it puts it all in perspective for me. He made it. That crazy bastard actually made it, guys. We got 1 million subscribers. That's like legit doing it. Like, what? By watching this channel and supporting me, you guys have given me the adventure of a lifetime. Even if it all failed tomorrow and this channel was dead and I had to slink back to a soul-crushing cubicle job 3 years behind in experience, I don't care. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. This entire experience, I think, has really humbled me and has made me a better person. So thank you guys so much for that. So who am I? I grew up in the Midwest, north of Chicago, and moved down to North Carolina when I was 10 years old. So that explains the accent. I don't have a fully Southern accent, and I don't have a fully Midwest accent. So you may be like, whoa, why do you say words so weird? I don't know. I think it's just because I'm from those 2 different places, and I speak kind of similar to the people from those 2 different places. Sometimes when I talk about Southern things, you'll hear the accent start coming out. Middle class family, 1 brother, not a care in the world. I'm very spoiled in that way. I'm a Christian. The most important thing in my life is my relationship with Jesus Christ. I couldn't make a video talking about who I am without talking about that. Now, I've seen a lot of misconceptions on the internet about Christians, so I do want to clear one thing up with you guys. It doesn't mean that I think I'm better than anybody else. Being a Christian actually means the exact opposite, that I admit my wrongs, that I admit that I'm a bad guy, and that I'm in need of God's grace, and that it's not my place to judge anybody else for anything. That would be hypocritical. I've been gaming, and I've been really into gaming my entire life. My parents told me that when my mother was pregnant, they'd play Super Mario on the NES, and that I would kick or react to the athletic theme from Mario. So I've been gaming since I was in the womb, I would like to say. At least I've been watching a Let's Play since I was in the womb, I guess. Gaming has really been one of the things that's allowed me to escape being me. I've never been comfortable being myself, and gaming has really allowed me to go on those adventures and to do things that I would never be able to do in my normal life and in my own skin. And it's always been a competitive outlet as well. I've always been very competitive. I wanted to win at everything I've ever done and be the best at everything I've ever done. And gaming is really something where I could actually try to do that. I was very meek as a child, so I really couldn't do traditional sports. I'm a complete failure socially. I have no idea how to speak to somebody one-on-one. And when I'm in like a party scenario where there's lots of people, I'm the guy who just awkwardly stands in the corner hoping that nobody talks to me. So I never really got along with the other kids in school. I always felt more comfortable performing. I always felt more comfortable being on the stage. And I enjoy engaging with people. I like to make people laugh, to make people think, and sometimes to make people uncomfortable. I'm smart. I got a big juicy brain. Now, I'm not trying to brag, but you can't say that without sounding like a douche. Everything in school came really easily to me, so I never really developed a good work ethic. My first job, I worked as a janitor. I cleaned up and vomit, often at the same time. I think everybody needs a horrible first job in order to humble them. There is no job on this earth that needs to be done that you or anybody is too good to do. And the one thing that I respect more than anything else in a person is the integrity to have passion for the work that you do, no matter what that work is. I went to North Carolina State University College of Engineering and I studied computer science. Then I went and worked in the software development industry for about 3 years. My employer gave me a little trophy for being the best new employee in the company. And that really meant a lot to me. For the first time in my life, I really felt like people wanted me there. But I was bored, I was depressed, I hated my life, and I hated myself. So something had to change. We're not here for a very long time. While most people are content to work a salaried position and have that job security and the security in money, and something that I highly respect, by the way, is people just doing their work. That ain't me. There's something wrong with me. I don't know what it is, guys. I'm sure some people understand it better, but I have to be out there. I have to be doing something new, or I am just completely miserable. And that, friendos, is where our stories meet. I quit my job, and I made that video that we just watched together, and the rest you know, because you've been watching it for 3 years. So, are there any of you guys in the comments who have been here since the 100,000 subscriber video? I would like to know, so please write a comment, and I will read it, definitely. This channel sucks now, and we're losing viewers daily. So screw it. What I've been doing is not working. Something's got to change. Adapt or die, baby. Going forward, I'm going to be making videos about things that I am passionate about. I'm going to be trying to post videos on a schedule. I'm not going to tell you what that schedule is because I hate breaking my promises, and I have in the past. So, we'll see. We'll see how it works out, guys. I know a lot of you came to this channel to learn how to play Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and I'm very, very proud of the work that I've done in that area. When Counter-Strike was first announced, I had 3 main goals for the channel, and I'm going to read you those goals now. I got them on this other screen. To provide meaningful feedback to the developers to help make Counter-Strike the best game possible. To foster a sense of community. And to teach people how to play Counter-Strike so everyone can enjoy the game as it was meant to be played. Mission freaking accomplished, guys. I can't believe we actually did that. All of these things are done. Counter-Strike is like a massive esport now, and it has seen just crazy success. That was like my my mission statement for the channel, right? We're done. We have completed it, guys. So what now? We are moving forward. Guys, my next mission statement, I'm just going to focus on posting great videos, okay? Okay. My sincerest thank you to all of you guys out there, the 1 million of you guys out there who have supported me, who have watched my content. Out of everything out there to do, out of everything out there to watch, you guys chose to spend your time watching my silly videos, and honestly, that means the world to me. The highlight of all of this has been meeting you guys in person, has been meeting you guys in game, and has been reading the messages that you guys have sent me. It honestly means the world to me. So I just want to let you guys know, thank you so much for all of that. And I want to share with you guys something that I have learned along the way. No matter what decisions that you make, and no matter what happens to you, if you do what is moral and is ethical, you will always be okay. I'm Brent, and I still have no closer.